Hi people, I'm Annelia. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be not a speak like a Bahamian, but eat like a Bahamian video. And I've done something similar to this before, but I'm trying to do it again and do it in a way that I actually like it. Yeah, today is a eat like a Bahamian video. Breakfast edition. So let's start off with one of the most common foods that Bahamians eat, and that's grits. Now you could have the yellow grits or you could have the white grits. Now, I'm very much aware that in the States, some parts of the States, some households, some people in the States, they like to mix their grits with sugar and things of that nature, right? We don't do that in the Bahamas. That is not a Bahamian thing at all. So we usually put like butter and salt in our grits. That's how we eat our grits, more on the savory rather than the sweet side. I remember once upon a time ago, everybody used to eat white grits, and now Bahamians have this thing where if you eat white grits, you're a loser, essentially. Now people are giving you the side eye like, ew, who eats white grits? Don't act brand new like you wasn't eating white grits all your life. And if you ask me, they taste very similar, but then very different. I don't know how to explain it, but it is different. And right now, yellow grits is the in thing. So grits is kind of like a staple in every household, the go-to for most Bahamian breakfasts. So let's move on to the next breakfast food item. Bahamians love to steam things. And y'all know steamed food that typically involves tomato paste. First one would be steamed tuna and grits. There was a period in time where I loved steamed tuna and some yellow grits. But it was only for like a couple of months, and then after that I'm like, yeah, I don't mess with it like that. I'm done. I don't want it no more. But steamed tuna and grits is a go-to for a lot of Bahamian breakfast, as well as tuna salad. Now, I know for a fact, everybody knows what tuna salad is. But in the Bahamas, we'd also pair tuna salad with grits and eat that for a breakfast meal. Y'all, one of my favorites, but I only eat it if I make it, because I realize when you go to like restaurants, usually they make it real bland. Firstly, steamed sausage is eaten with grits, yellow grits or white grits. If you don't fry out that sausage before like steaming it and putting I'm judging you. And for my non-Bahamians, when we say sausage, we're talking about bologna sausage. The sausage and grits ain't good unless you fry the sausage first and then you do everything else after that. Steam it down with your tomato paste and your herbs and your thyme and your this and your that. Like, yeah, now you know, but you gotta fry it first. If you don't fry it first, it's not it. I'm sorry, it's not winning. I'm judging you if you don't fry your sausage first, and there are people out there that don't do it. In the same sort of family as tuna and grits, you also have salmon and grits, mackerel and grits, sardine and grits. Of course, these are the canned fish. I know for a fact you could do sardine salad. I rarely eat that. I probably only ever had it twice in life. This one is very popular. Corned beef and grits. I have a love-hate relationship with corned beef. I love corned beef, but then I hate it. To be honest, majority of the times I dislike corned beef. Y'all just gonna have to take my Bahamian card. I'm sorry. Take my Caribbean card. I have to be in the mood to eat corned beef, whether it's corned beef salad or steamed corned beef. But let me tell y'all why I'm not really a fan of corned beef. Firstly, it looks like dog food. If I see something come out of can look like dog meat, I'm gonna be skeptical to eat it. Like, I eat with my eyes first. That turns me off, that it looks like dog food. You know, you gotta take it out the can and it just comes out in one lump sum in the shape of the can. Then it got all the white stuff around it. It just looked like dog food. It just smelled like dog food. But with corned beef, there's also some people who make it with ketchup. Call me crazy if you want to, but I feel like when people make it with ketchup, you can tell the difference and it tastes more sweet. I like my corned beef more savory. Make it with tomato paste. And some people put potatoes in their corned beef. I'm like, oh my god, this is blasphemy. Why would you do that? Who taught you all this? This is disrespectful. Judge me if you want to, but I feel like putting potatoes in corned beef, in steamed corned beef, that's just it's disgusting. It's gross. Why would you do that? You just ruined it. And I'm somebody who loves potatoes. Potatoes don't belong in corned beef. Don't argue with me, argue with your ma. Next on the list is boiled fish. This is also something that I really have to be in the mood for to eat it. Boiled fish is something, it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's I just don't like it like that. By the way, Do y'all eat the head of the fish? I feel like that's so creepy. My Grammy, she loved the head of the fish. She'd be sucking out all the eyeballs. I'm like, that is absolutely disgusting. I don't know why you would do that. That's just gross. There's no debating. That's gross. Like, she'd just be sucking on the head. Y'all don't be nasty. I know where y'all mind went. Y'all filthy. People who eat the head of the fish, I don't understand what y'all get out of that. I don't understand the purpose. The tail, I love me a good fish tail. Ooh, sauce. I love sauce. I love it, I love it, I love it. Especially chicken sauce. Now you have different types of sauce. Like I said, you have chicken. You have sheep tongue sauce. Sheep tongue is a delicacy here in the Bahamas. And then you have pig feet sauce. I don't eat pig feet. I do eat sheep tongue sauce, but it's not like something that I'm like, oh my gosh, I want some sheep tongue. No. If that's what's prepared, then I'll eat it. If that's what's available, I'll eat it. Pig feet, I'm just not gonna eat on the whole. I just am not a fan of pig feet, period. If you're a tourist coming to the Bahamas and you're wanting to try sauce and you're like on the fence about pig feet, you may like it. I personally just don't like it. You may also be on the fence about sheep tongue because it's sheep tongue. I get it, okay? I wouldn't even judge you for being like, oh my god, ew. But like, be open-minded and give it a try. Please. It's not bad, I swear. Let me look you in your eye when I say this. It's not bad. I swear. I promise you, it's not bad. Next up is my favorite thing. Stew. Y'all know my favorite type of stew? Conch stew or stew conch. I love conch and I love stew. So you put the two together and of course I love stew conch. What I don't like is stew fish. I like fried fish. So I could eat the tail of the fish nice, fried and crispy. That's what I like. I like fried snapper, fried grouper, yellowtail. I don't eat barracuda. Y'all who eat barracuda, y'all like to play with life. And on top of that, I don't want to be eating my food and having to constantly stop and check for bone, especially if it's one of the fish that have like the smaller bones instead of the big ones. I choke on bone once. And I said, listen, this ain't it for me. The bone was fine. That's not it for me, honey bun. That's not it for me. So if I'm eating something like a stew where the broth is dark, I happen not to see the bone and then I go swallow bone. See, with fried fish, you already know you need to go through and pick out the bones as you eat the fish. Let's move on. Johnny bread. I love Johnny bread. Some people make their Johnny bread a little sweeter. Some don't make it as sweet. Some people call it Johnny cake. Johnny bread is the same thing. The woman who used to cook at our school, she used to make Johnny bread every morning and she used to have tuna salad. She'd cut the Johnny bread and then put some tuna in between, and that's your breakfast. And Johnny bread is exactly what it sounds like. It's a heavy bread and you can put butter on it, and you can eat Johnny bread with boiled fish. You could have it with conch stew. You could have it with sauce, most definitely. If I'm gonna eat sauce, I have to have Johnny bread. If there's no Johnny bread, I'm not eating the sauce. The two go together. How you could eat one and not the other? If there's no Johnny bread, I'm not the type to replace the Johnny bread with like regular slice of bread or a bread roll. Don't do that. Somebody ever come up to me and talk about, oh, you want a slice of regular bread instead, you want a bread roll instead of Johnny bread. Damn, is fighting words. Because why would you ask me that? Huh? No, honey, I don't want a slice of bread. I don't want a bread roll. I want Johnny bread and piece, the corner piece of the Johnny bread at that. If you don't like the corner piece of the Johnny bread, something is wrong with you. I'm judging you. I'm judging you so hard because what do you mean? I judge people when it comes to food. I love food. I'm not picky. I'm sort of picky. Not okay, yeah, I'm picky. But I love food. And I judge people sometimes when it comes to food, like, ew, you don't eat this? Ew, you prepare it like that. I judge. Like, playfully judge, mind you, but I judge. You cooking that corned beef with ketchup? Yeah, I judging. You eating that sauce with a bread roll? Yeah, I judging. You putting potato in your corned beef? Yeah, I judging. I judging. I judging. On to the next one. Curry chicken. I don't know when this happened, but a lot of Bahamians nowadays love to eat curry and rice. I was talking with a reporter from another media outlet one time at an event, and he was like, oh, if I eat curry in the morning, it just can't have all the extra stuff like the potatoes and the carrots and the da-da-da and the this and that. And I'm like, I can't eat curry for breakfast, period. To me, curry is a dinner food. I cannot bring myself to eat curry and white rice for breakfast. What you doing with such a heavy meal for breakfast? No, honey. No, why would you? No. I don't care if it have the carrot, don't have the carrot, have the potato, don't have the potato. Why are you eating curry for breakfast? But a lot of people are doing it now. Like when you go to these little breakfast stalls, these little food shacks and they be selling curry and rice for breakfast. I feel like that is uncalled for. Why? What is the purpose? Save it for lunch. Save it for dinner. Not breakfast. I don't know where Bahamians get that from. Now, last on the list, tea. And when I say tea, the word tea encompasses Lipton tea, peppermint tea, green tea, Milo, Swiss Miss, Ovaltine. Bahamians love tea. Not even just Bahamians, Caribbean people on the whole, we swear by tea. One thing Bahamians gonna do in the morning is put something, what we like to say is put something hot in your stomach. You better not even think about waking up in the morning talking about you gonna drink juice, you gonna drink soda. You best go try out, go hot some water and go make some tea. And if you ain't drinking that, then you drinking bush tea comes from nature. You go outside, you get your soursop leaves, you get your mango leaves, you get your fever grass, whatever. You might drink coffee too, nothing wrong with that, but you can put some water in your stomach even if you drink the juice after. But you ain't waking up talking about you gonna drink juice. Anyway, y'all, that is the end of Eat Like a Bahamian breakfast edition. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you're a tourist, I hope some of the food looked at least a little bit appetizing. Even if it didn't and you're coming to the Bahamas for a visit, still be open-minded, give it a try. You may love it. I can be very much biased because I'm from here and these are the foods that I've eaten my whole life, but I mean, how many tourists come here and say they love Bahamian food? Many, a lot, tons. So just be open-minded. I feel like you're gonna love it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.